because St Mirren striker Toyosi Olusanya has officially departed the club. He's
Some move
heading
for a minute.
Houston Dynamo, I think, on a 3-year contract. It's a big blow for St Mirren, that I would say. I mean, he's got 12 goals this season, but every time I saw him play, I thought he was an excellent player. I mean,
he's impressed me, and that's why he's earned his move.
I don't want to be patronising to St Mirren, but he looked like a player that could play, maybe not Celtic and Rangers, but maybe Hearts or Hibs. Maybe should have been looking at him.
No doubt, and again, you've got to hand it to Stephen Robinson's player recruitment, because this is what he does, and he ends up in this same situation most summers where if he's got good players, they'll end up getting sold. Or he'll have to make sort of wholesale changes to his squad. And it's happened over and over, and it's just repeating. It rinse and repeat. But he's really good at finding guys, isn't he? And bringing them in, and the next guy that's going to earn a couple of quid, or the next guy that's going to score some really important goals, lead the line, and give the team everything that they require. It's a tricky one to repeat it year on year on year, but that's 3 years in a row now that St Mirren have finished top six. My one worry about it is you do look at Motherwell, and this was something we talked about a week or so ago. You know, Motherwell were doing great because Motherwell just seemed to every season find a guy that was going to put the ball in the net frequently, prolifically. And when that dried up, when you run out of a striker and you have to go through a season where you don't have that talismanic guy leading your line, things can get difficult very quickly. So you're asking Stephen Robertson to keep on producing miracles, but to be fair to him, there's no sign of it slowing down. He's done a terrific job, and they're in a situation where they can cash in, do this deal before if there's any transfer window deadlines. Not sure what the status is in the USA just now. I think there might be some deadline approaching. So St Mirren couldn't do this deal if they were fighting for their lives in the bottom six.
Yeah.
Because they'd be accused of potentially selling themselves down the river, but they've got the security of knowing whatever happens to the Premier League again or Premiership again next season. So good luck to him. I've enjoyed watching him. I think he's been a big contributor to a really impressive St Mirren side again. And I think you're right, Danny. I think you looked at the boy and you thought, you've got a chance. So let's hope it goes well for him in the States.
Our friend of the show, Kyle Gunn, writes in saying Olasanya's contract had 5 games left to run, and we've just got 200k out of an MLS club for him. Brilliant business for a player who was signed from Middlesbrough on a free transfer in 2022. I think that sums it up rather nicely.
That's do you know what? There's Kyle once again, not for the first time, tell me something I didn't know. I was unaware that was the contractual situation there. And if St Mirren have managed to turn a coin like 200 grand out of that from that situation, that's pretty impressive stuff.
Aye,
so
brilliant.
Well played to all involved.
I think
well played, Kyle.
Aye, absolutely. Aye, thanks for
getting right, wee man.